Hello. I just wanted to share something quick that I've been doing recently that I thought was really super helpful. And the way that it came about was I was reading my Bible one day and I came across the verse where Moses had gone up to the mountain the second time after he had broken the stone tablets the first time. And I loved the verse. It's Deuteronomy 10:10, and it said, "The for 40 days and 40 nights I stayed in the mountain, and the Lord listened to me there also." And what I loved about that was that he said, "The Lord listened to me." And that's something that's just priceless if you don't have that in your life right now, or don't really know what that's like to sit and talk to God. That would be my message to the world, because there's things that you can't share with anybody else because it's too personal. Maybe you can, you can get a counselor, and I totally recommend getting a counselor if you want or need a counselor, or talking to your pastor and all of that. It's just that sometimes you don't necessarily want to do that, and for whatever reason, it could be financial, it could be whatever it is. So, and regardless, even if you did have a counselor or were talking to your pastor or whatever it is, still you're going to need to talk to God about things, because at the end of the day, those people are just human, and they're not able to change your situation in the way that God is able to change your situation. And they're not able to enlighten you in the same way. Now, they will definitely be able to give you spiritual guidance. Definitely see a Christian counselor for one. But it's just that humans have their limitations, and God is almighty. That's just the truth. He says it in his word, and he's right. So anyways, back to the verse, the 40 days with the Lord. So that gave me the idea to do this challenge of 40 days with the Lord. And so what I did was I would open my Bible and just pick a verse, and I would read it. And you wouldn't think that just opening the Bible and finding a verse would be able to apply this to the situations in your life. But there was a verse that was so meaningful. It carried me through like 7 or 8 days. It was the same verse, and I never really noticed it before. And that's just what it's like when you read the Bible. It's like you find stuff and you didn't really notice it, or it takes on a whole new meaning, which I know that, if you do read the Bible, that you know what I'm talking about, that sometimes verses just take on a whole new meaning. And so it's kind of like that. Or you find something that you've never read before, and it really speaks to your situation. So every single day of this 40 days has spoken to me in some way. And that's what I love about meeting with God, is he's able to speak to you in a way that nobody else can. And he knows exactly what you need to hear. And so I hope that you will take the challenge, 40 days with the Lord, based on Deuteronomy 10:10.